Two of my most favorite business writers and thinkers are Anne Morris and Frances Frei, and they very recently put out a video talking about business strategy and how it's also applicable to life. It's this idea that if you want to be excellent in business, you got to choose what you're going to be excellent at and really go all in on it. If you try to be excellent at everything, you end up being mediocre at pretty much everything. And they apply this analogy to working moms and talk about two categories of working mom. The working mom who is crushing it at work, the high-performing one, the one who is really knocking it out of the park. And then the others, the ones who are trying to be excellent at work and who are trying to cover all the bases at home and at school and everywhere, and just end up being exhausted and risking mediocrity by trying to satisfy everybody all the time. Now, I've been in both of those categories, and my lived experience of both of them is that they're both pretty miserable. My takeaway from being in both of those is that they both involve a sense of obligation to other people. The driver mainly is other people's expectations, and living under the weight of other people's expectations, I have found to be a pretty joyless experience. With the greatest of respect to both Anne and Frances, because I truly admire and respect and am inspired by them daily, I have an alternative take, or maybe an incremental take on their video. Instead of going for what they call the nobility of excellence or the nobility of effort, I'm personally striving for self-directed serenity. And it goes something like this. I kind of scared the crap out of myself at a point in my life where I wondered what was the purpose of anything. And the net and the positive effect of that was to think forward, way forward, like to the end of days. I'm wondering, if I get to the end of my life, am I living in a way that I can expect a decent eulogy, maybe even a great eulogy? Am I living my life in a way that people will miss me? Am I living my life in a way where I'll have left something behind me, some kind of legacy? It doesn't have to be huge, but something that will say, yeah, she was here and did something significant and made a difference, and we'll miss her. And I work back from that, and I try to figure out day to day, and I literally do think about this daily. Are the decisions that I'm making and the places I put my focus and my attention, will they matter? They probably matter today, but lots of things that matter today may not matter next week, or in 5 years, or in 85 years. And I'm more concerned about the long-term value of my days as opposed to the short-term gain that might materialize in the next few hours. It's just another way of looking at things, about where we put our time, where we put our focus, and what's driving us. My suggestion is to not only have consideration for other people's expectations. Absolutely, be a good person. Do no harm. I'm going to link to the video from Anne and Frances. Have a watch.